Today we are going to be ranking every character from Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with many YouTube channels. Guys, we're going to get started with this tier list, but there is one weird thing that I have to say about it. So obviously I'm ranking these characters based on how much I like these characters. The problem is the vast majority of characters in this show are inherently bad people. So I have to rank them with this in mind. Of course, like, all of them have done horrible things. They're part of gangs and they go out just stealing from people and killing people. So with that in mind, we are going to be ranking all of these characters, starting off with Adam Smasher. And the other problem with this is it's such a short series that we didn't spend nearly enough time with these characters. So there's only a few characters that you were only able to build a bond with. Adam Smasher. I think this character had a ton of potential. Somebody who has completely lost themselves within all of the chrome that they've been putting on. We've only seen him for a short amount of time, but he was cool from the times that we have seen him. For that reason, I'm going to be putting him into the B tier. Next up, we have David, obviously the main character of the show. I mean, he was a cool guy. I liked how innocent he was at the beginning. He just wanted to kind of help out his mom, and then when she passed away, he ended up trying to just help Lucy. His whole life mission was kind of just to get Lucy up to the moon, and that's honestly, I think it's pretty commendable. But at the same time, like, this is what I'm talking about, because David turned into a guy that just completely lost himself. David himself is going to go into the A tier. Now the doc. What is there really to like about the doc? He's just like a scumbag doctor who just takes your money and doesn't care how much it necessarily hurts you. I mean, what can we say about the doc? But I don't actually hate the doc. For that reason, I'm going to put him over into the C tier. Now, Dorio. I'm actually not too big of a fan of her. I am not even sure to the point if she had a relationship with Maine or not. I think she did, but like, it's one of those characters that suffers from the time that she spent on screen. There's nothing really to write home about her. For that reason, I'll be putting her into the D tier. Now, this character, I don't recall who that even is. D tier for that reason, I guess. It's pretty forgettable. Okay, moving on to Faraday. I had personal issues with Faraday because I've always attributed his screen time to Gustavo Fring. That's my own personal issue. That's every single time I hear Gus's voice, but I can't help it. Gus is such an iconic character from one of my favorite, not even just two shows, from one of the greatest universes on all TV. So that took me away from Faraday a little bit, but he was an okay character. I'm going to put him into the C tier. Okay, now Gloria. Objectively, the only good character in the entirety of Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I know that I'm probably going to be the only one who does this, but Gloria is going into the S tier, working tirelessly for her son David so he can have a successful life, so he can go to school, so he can make something of himself to get out of poverty. This is a mother. This is one of the most fantastic characters we have seen in this show, if not the most fantastic character we've seen in the show. Gloria is absolutely going into S tier. Now, continuing on, I don't recall who this character is. D tier. That's the problem with this show, right? Like, there's a few more characters that I actually don't even remember. But anyways, this character, I don't remember the name, but I mean, it was okay for the amount of times that we've seen him. C tier, C tier. Now, I don't recall these next two characters over here. D tier, D tier. Now, I'm almost sure that this was the bully. Was he not? If that's the case, the bully was a complete D-bag and he got everything that he deserved. F tier. Now, this character's name is Kiwi, but very forgettable. Now, Lucy, of course. Here's the thing. We can't help but all love Lucy, right? We can't help but love the love interest of David, the person who ended up having such feelings for him, the girl that was fun to hang around, showed him the moon, and then she ended up going to the moon herself. She's the only one with, like, even kind of a semi-happy ending. I liked her, man. I can't help but like her. She's going to go into the A tier. I liked her more than David. I'm going to put her right ahead of David, which is so weird to say again because these people are criminals and they're objectively bad people, right? It's the way that the show kind of presents them. I'm actually having that issue with Vikings right now. I'm watching Vikings without spoilers, by the way. I won't give any spoilers. And the issue is, the main characters that you follow are objectively horrible people, but you can't help but like them because you built a relationship with them. That's the issue that I'm having with the characters in this show right here. Now, Maine, of course, Maine was pretty cool. I liked the idea of him taking on David as a mentor. I liked how honest he was. I kind of liked how chill he was. Like, he's a good character, Maine. He's a pretty good character. I'm going to put him at the top of B tier over here. The name is escaping me for this one over here. I don't remember exactly who it was, but forgettable, a little bit more memorable than these other characters. I'm going to put him into the C tier. Pillar, we didn't see much of either, though. At least we saw him laugh a little bit, you know? Like, what else is there to really say? C tier for this. Now, the principal, a little bit of a slime ball, eh? Little bit of a slime ball. There's nothing really to ride home about with this principal, though. I'm actually going to put him into the D tier as well, right over here. Now, Rebecca was a character that we ended up getting a little bit to know more as the series went on, honestly, because she ended up living. But I liked when she kind of started caring for David. She was really caring for the team. She had her funny moments, and she was bringing a lot of light to the screen. I'm going to throw her into the B tier, right actually in front of Maine. Don't remember who this character is, D tier. And then we have, oh, Maxim. No, not Maxim. Crap, I'm forgetting his name. What's his name? But anyways, he was just a guy who got finessed. Tanaka, right? I think it's Tanaka. Man, I need to brush up on my Cyberpunk Edgerunners knowledge. I literally just finished watching the show. This is the problem with having shows that end too quickly, okay? Regardless, this character is going to go into the C tier as well. That is the official ranking for Cyberpunk Edgerunners characters. And I like how we made like a little bit of a graph going downwards here, and then you have the bully sitting down over in the F tier. So probably the quickest tier list video I've ever done. If you thought that this was too quick of a video though, talking about Cyberpunk Edgerunners, why don't you check out my full review for the entire show? I would love to have you guys over there. Take care, everybody.